We have a couch, everybody. The beauty room is coming together. I hope you guys are doing well. I feel so disconnected from social media right now. I feel like I've been so MIA from everywhere. You may notice that my upload schedule is a little bit all over the place, and that's because I'm in my last 2 weeks of school forever. If you're in school, then you know the last 2 weeks of the semester are always the absolute worst. So yesterday I had finished doing my work a little bit early, so I decided to reward myself and go to Sephora and pick up a few things. So I figured that for today's video, I would do a little bit of a Sephora haul. You may also notice that I'm not really wearing any makeup on currently, so I'm gonna be putting the products on my face. We're gonna just be chatting about them. I also have some PR products I'm gonna be talking about, just a little bit of a mix of everything. Let me know all of your thoughts down below as per usual. You know I love hearing what you guys think. Of course, give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. Hit that bell button if you want to be notified every time I upload a new video. We all know YouTube is going crazy. So yeah, without further ado, I've chatted far too much in this intro, so let's get right into it. So I'm actually first gonna start off with a hair product that I got from PR, and this is the new Way Dry Texture Foam. I don't know about you guys, but I've been really curious about this product. It says that it is a pomade without the weight. This invisible texturizing foam adds all over hold, thickness, and grit for instant I'm from Paris undone texture. It's a very different product because it is a foam. If you have tried the Way Dry Shampoo Foam, I believe it's a similar idea. I liked the dry shampoo foam. I didn't love it. I sort of went through a love-hate thing with that product. At first, I was really confused by it. You sort of got to use it in the right way so that your hair doesn't feel extremely dirty after using it. The dry shampoo foam is a little bit more geared towards people with thicker hair. If you have finer hair like I do, I feel like it just makes your hair a little bit too gritty. Hopefully this product won't do that for me today. So I'm just gonna put a little bit. Oh my God. Oh my God, it smells so good. I love the smell of all Way products. I'm gonna just massage it and then just start to massage this into my hair and see what happens. Okay, that definitely gave me instant volume. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more, just that much more. And sort of just scrunch it into my hair. I really have no idea what I'm doing. Because my hair is so fine, I find whenever I do put texture in my hair, it doesn't really last for that long. So I'm interested to see if this is actually gonna make my hair last. That actually looks awesome. Holy shit, that did something. Am I right? That is a huge, huge, huge difference. So weird because once you start to massage it into your hair, it almost becomes a powdery texture. So it doesn't feel wet or anything or crunchy or any weird texture that you never want your hair to feel like. All right, A++. Okay, now I'm gonna zoom you guys in and let's actually start putting some makeup on because I can't stop staring at my makeupless face right now. So I'm gonna zoom you guys in. So I'm first gonna start off with some new skincare that I have. I'm gonna first put on my Lancome Genifique Sensitive Dual Concentrate Serum. This isn't a new product for me. I've just been using it a ton lately. This is actually a product that YouTube made me buy when I was 15, when I really didn't even need a serum. And I used to really love this product. I think I remember going through at least 3 bottles of this. And I recently have just fallen back in love with this product. I've been using it a ton as my serum before my moisturizer. I really like the way it makes my skin feel. I feel like it sort of smooths out my dry patches on my face when I use it consistently. So I've been really enjoying that. Now I completely picked up this moisturizer on a whim. I don't really know anything about it. I just thought that it sounded really nice for dry skin. So I figured I would try it out. This is the Youth to the People Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Superfood Moisture Cream. It's a mouthful. Literally the only moisturizer that I've been using lately has been the Lala Retro from Drunk Elephant. So I really wanted to, try some new things since trying products is sort of my job. This actually feels so nice. It seems to be really lightweight. It's not a super thick cream like the Lala Retro is from Drunk Elephant. It's a little bit more of a gel-like texture, but once you sort of massage it into your skin, it gets really creamy. Sometimes gel moisturizers I find could even be a little bit drying. This does not feel that way at all. I actually really, really, really love the way that feels. I will definitely keep you guys updated on this, probably on Instagram stories, or you may see this in a favorites video if I end up really, really loving this, but this feels great. Okay, so next up I have a primer from Schumacher. You know the Isle of Death in Sephora? It's the little section right before the cash with all of the minis that sort of just, you know, call your name as you're going to check out from Sephora, this is where this product just got a hold of me. So it really caught my eye because it's sort of like a foaming primer, which just sounds really interesting to me. And I actually really wanted to get the New Origins foaming primer, but they actually didn't have it in stock at my Sephora. So when I saw this, I was like, okay, this is the next best thing to try out. Whoa. You definitely don't need to dispense a ton of product because a little bit goes a very, very long way. This is so weird. And I'm just gonna put it like in the center of my face and we're gonna see what this does. It goes on pretty wet, but as soon as you start to rub it in, it almost gets tackier and tackier. It's not really what I expected. I feel like it didn't blur my pores a ton, but it definitely gave a bit of like a tackier base to that area. I guess we'll see once I apply my foundation how it looks, but it's not pilling or anything, which is always great when it comes to a pore filling primer. So for my foundation, I'm gonna be using the Lancome Skin Feels Good Hydrating Skin Tint Healthy Glow Foundation. Now I actually picked this up because Samantha raved about it in one of her recent videos, and she even texted me, told me about it, and told me to pick it up. I have used this product once before and I do remember liking it, but I feel like it was such a long time ago, like it was at least 3 weeks ago at this point. So I don't really remember my thoughts on it. So I'm gonna try it out again today on camera with you guys. So I'm just going to start off by sort of just spreading the foundation all over my face. So now I'm just gonna take my beauty blender and start to really like pounce it into the skin. This product does remind me a little bit of the It Cosmetics CC cream. It has the same type of just like glowy, fresh looking finish, but it's not quite as dewy as the It Cosmetics CC cream. And from what I remember from the last time that I wore this, it did wear really nicely throughout the day, similar to the It Cosmetics CC cream, and almost gets nicer as you wear it because it sort of just starts to like really mesh and melt into the skin. So next up, I'm gonna put on some concealer. This is the Urban Decay All Nighter Waterproof Full Coverage Concealer. I still have yet to try out this product, and I'm pretty excited because a lot of people were saying that it's similar-ish to the Tarte Shape Tape, and obviously I'm like any other beauty guru. I love the Tarte Shape Tape, so I'm interested to see how this sort of compares, and I'm using the shade Fair Neutral. Ooh, this is a little bit light. It's definitely a thicker consistency. I could tell like immediately. It's like very, very thick. Oh, no, no, no. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Oh no. Tarte Shape Tape, if we were to compare it, is very full coverage, but it's not thick. This, however, has like almost a gummy texture to it. It's not really blending as seamlessly into my foundation as I would have liked. And it just looks a little bit heavy underneath my eyes, and it's really settling already into the fine lines that are there, which is not what you want to see when it comes to a concealer. I am not really a fan of that. So now let's move on from the face and let's do something with the eyes. And I have the new Anastasia Soft Glam palette. And I did buy this myself at Sephora, I think probably about 2 weeks ago. And since purchasing it, it has been the only eyeshadow palette that I have put on my eyeballs. I mean, granted, I haven't really been wearing a ton of makeup over the last few weeks, but when I do put on eyeshadow, it has been from this palette. I feel like the formula in this one is very similar to the Modern Renaissance. I really enjoy them. I find that they blend out really nicely. The pigment is fantastic, and I just love the colors in here. I'm a basic girl, and the basic colors in here really just speak to my soul. So I'm first gonna start off by going into Tempera, which is just like the matte cream, and I'm going to put this all over my lid to set that concealer in place. Now I'm going to take Burnt Orange, which is this shade right over here, and this has been my go-to transition shade lately, on my fluffy brush again. And I'm just going to start off by buffing that very lightly above my crease. Anastasia eyeshadows are always pretty pigmented and also a little bit on the powdery side, so you really want to pick up just a very small amount, especially if you are using it as a transition shade, so that you can apply just a really sheer layer and it looks nice and smooth and blended. So what I've been doing lately to like get a very seamless blend is I take the same transition shade that I use, but on a denser brush, and I will put that into the crease. And it's the same color obviously as the transition shade, but it will apply it just a little bit more intensely. And I find that it creates just such a pretty blend since it's the same color as the transition. Okay, now I'm gonna go into Rustic, which is this nice little matte brown right over here. And on the same crease brush, I'm gonna pop that into the outer crease and on the outer corner. Now, I've been wearing a ton of pink shades lately, so I'm gonna switch it up a bit and do the bronze. I have not put like a gold color like this on my eyes in a very long time. So I'm actually gonna apply this with my finger. And this is one of the more intense metallic shades. Like, it's really, really intense. And these do apply best with the finger. And I'm gonna just press this onto the lid. I'm gonna try not to swipe too much because it will create a little bit of fallout if you do swipe. And I was stupid and I didn't set my under eyes, so now I'm gonna get bronze shimmer just like embedded into my concealer. That's what I really love about this palette. Like, this look literally took me maybe like 2 minutes to do, but because the eyeshadows are so easy to work with, the metallics are so multi-dimensional, it looks like just way more of a complicated look than it really is, you know? So I'm just gonna go off camera. I'm gonna do my winged eyeliner and my brows, and then I will be right back and we're gonna finish off this face. I don't have a new bronzer to try, so I'm just gonna go ahead and use my Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer. Oh yeah, bronzer always just saves the day. So now for my blush, I'm gonna use this new one from Benefit. It's the Gold Rush blush. So it's basically just like a peachy pink blush, and it has this like gold overlay on top of it, but as soon as you like swipe a brush over it, it completely goes away. So I'm just gonna pop some of that onto the apples of my cheeks. I feel like this is a pretty subtle blush. It doesn't give a ton of color to the cheeks, but it gives a nice little flush with a little bit of like a golden glow. Okay, I have a new liquid highlighter here. I'm so excited to try this. This is the Lancome Custom Strobing Drop in Champagne Glow. These remind me a lot of the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. Sort of has this exact same type of look. It's the same type of dropper thing. So you could either put this in your foundation or you could use them on its own. Today I'm gonna try them out on its own. And I know that they do have 2 other shades as well, but I thought that this would match my skin tone really nicely. So I'm just gonna pick it up on my finger, apply it on the tops of my cheekbones like that. Ooh. These are very, very different from the Cover FX drops. The Cover FX drops are so metallic that they are reflective. When you put them on the tops of your cheekbones, you could see a reflection in the highlighter. These I feel like look way more natural, and I feel like because it's a little bit more on the natural side, like it's not super reflective or anything like that, these would be really, really pretty to mix in with the foundation because they're not too intense. But I really love the way that looks. When I was at Sephora, I picked up 2 lip products. They're both very different from each other. I sort of want to try on both just to sort of play with them because I haven't put them on my lips yet. The first one is a new Marc Jacobs gloss. I don't know when they came out, but I was pretty excited to see that there was a new nude shade and it looked so pretty. So this is in the shade Cream and Sugar, which is such a cute name. And it's sort of just like a champagne gloss, and it has a lot of like gold shimmer in it. So the gloss is definitely on a bit of the metallic side. I think though this would look even better paired on top of a nude lip color. I like it on its own, but I think it will really shine when it's layered. Okay, so I just grabbed this Yash lipstick from MAC. Let's see what it looks like on top of this. Oh yeah, this is definitely a layering gloss. Look how pretty that is. It doesn't add too much color to the lipstick. It lightens it maybe just a little bit. Okay, I like that a lot. So now it's time to test out the Laura Mercier Velour Extreme Matte Lipstick, and I got the shade Fire. Hello, new favorite red lipstick I've ever put on my lips. Holy shit. Okay, my application sort of sucks, but I don't even care right now because I just want to admire how beautiful this lip color is. Okay, if you like red lipstick, do yourself a favor and pick up this color. This is so freaking beautiful. It is like the perfect bright red, but it doesn't lean too orange. But the formula is like, it's matte, but it's not drying at all. And it doesn't look like it's really settling into the lines on my lips. Yeah, it does transfer, which I'm okay with because there's a little bit of transfer. That means it's not like suction cupping to my lips, which means that it's not crazy drying. So far I like love this a lot. I do want to mention that the metallic shade that I put on my lid is dropping quite a bit on my black eyeliner. So I think if you were to use any of the metallic shades from the Anastasia palette, using a nice primer is probably going to be beneficial for you. I don't think using a concealer was really strong enough. It didn't like grab onto the product as much as it could have. I know I said that I wasn't going to do updates, but I have a quick little second, so I figured I would just jump on here and let you guys know how things are wearing on my face right now. So as you can probably tell, I'm not wearing my eyeshadow or my lipstick anymore, and that's because I did a presentation in class and I really didn't want to have full glam makeup on, so I just took that stuff off. But as far as the foundation goes, the majority of my face looks good except for the areas that I put that primer. So the primer literally broke the shit out of my foundation. Like, it's all broken up. If you can see right here around my nose, all the foundation is like separating, and on my chin, and it's only in the areas where I put that product, which was in the center of my face, on my nose and on my chin, and it just looks pretty terrible. So don't love that primer. I'm so sad because it was such a cool product. Now I'm gonna go eat dumplings. So guys, that finishes off today's video. Let me know if you've tried any of the products that I spoke about today. And I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.